Save our restaurants! Save our restaurants! Save our restaurants! Save our restaurants! ¡Salven nuestra bodega! 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 También somos inmigrantes. 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 Our jobs matter. 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 Let us run our business. 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 Let us run our business.
Grab a sign and get it.
Save our stores! 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 No more regulations! No more regulations! No more regulations! No more regulations! No more regulations!
All right. Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Andrew Ridgey. I'm the Executive Director of the New York City Hospitality Alliance. We are a not-for-profit association that represents restaurants and nightlife establishments throughout the 5 boroughs. Most importantly, is that everyone knows running a small business in New York City is tough. And we wish all the people standing here were at their business, running operations, employing people, doing what they do best. Unfortunately, they have to take time out of their day to stand here on the steps of City Hall to say enough. We are vital to the economic footprint of New York City, the social fabric of New York City. And we're not opposed to regular regulation, but the unrelenting fines, red tape, changing regulations that make it so difficult for businesses, particularly small businesses here in our city, to survive is not right. And you don't have to take my word. Go to any neighborhood and you will see vacant storefronts lining the streets. Go talk to your favorite diner owner, your shoemaker, your barbershop. I guarantee you, they will talk your ear off expressing the frustration that they have with all these mandates. And recently, although well-intended, business owners are very, very concerned with Mayor de Blasio's proposal to mandate 2 weeks of paid vacation on top of the 1 week of paid sick leave, in addition to the paid family leave under state law. Now, we understand that it's important to take care of workers. So many of the people standing on these steps, they started at entry-level positions. And guess what? Now, they are in a management position or they own their own shop. And they are coming here because they cannot be silenced anymore. We want regulatory reform. We want it now. For all the talk about loving small business, preserving small business, enough of the talk, we need action. And you're going to hear from amazing small business owners today, business representatives, as well as are friends in elected government that understand how important their constituents and the businesses they run and the people they employ in New York City are to our city as a whole.
Enough is enough.
Enough is enough. Enough is enough. Enough is enough. Enough is enough. Enough is enough.
I have one man who needs no introduction, who's been a fearless leader and supporter of the small business community, Councilmember Mark Gjonaj.
Gjonaj, we love you.
Let's hear it for Andrew.
Andrew, 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 Andrew.
Good morning, good afternoon. Small business owners, thank you for taking the time from your business to tell City Hall enough is enough.
Enough is enough. Enough is enough. Enough is enough. Enough is enough.
I'm Councilman Mark Gjonaj, Chair of Small Business Committee and a former business owner myself. Today we gather as one community demonstrating diversity in our backgrounds, industry, trade, and expertise. We're here to demand a fair system for hard-working entrepreneurs like you. I'm sure that you've heard me and countless politicians often say small businesses are the backbone of New York's economy. But what does that exactly mean? What are small businesses? According to the Small Business Administration, small businesses are independent businesses with fewer than 500 employees. That is nobody here today. You may be wondering, so what? How does it affect everyday New Yorkers? How does that affect me? What benefits do small businesses provide? I'll set that record straight. We'll set that record straight today. Nationally, small businesses have created over 8 million new net jobs in comparison to 4 million by large businesses. Small businesses account for over 65% of net new jobs. These jobs provide security. These jobs provide income, opportunity for our most vulnerable. 8 million are minority owned. 10 million are women owned.
Latinas!
3 million are veteran owned. 14% of business owners are immigrants, prevailing in the accommodations of food service industries. 20% are family owned. In New York State, small businesses employ 4 million people, over half of the private sector workforce. Small businesses have created 113,000 net jobs. Small businesses with less than 20 employees added the most jobs, nearly 73,000 new jobs. Yet, government keeps passing unfunded mandates that micromanage how you run your business and prevent you from providing opportunities to who needs them most. It goes without saying that small businesses are struggling. Am I right?
Yes!
So we're here to wake up City Hall.
Wake up City Hall! 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 Wake up City Hall!
Small businesses matter.
Small business matter! 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 Small business matter!
Who's the backbone of the city?
Small businesses!
Who's the backbone?
We are!
Who's the backbone?
We are!
What do we want? Fairness. What do we want?
Fairness!
What do we want?
Deregulation!
When do we want it?
Now!
When do we want it?
Now!
It goes without saying that small businesses are struggling. Only half of all small businesses survive more than 5 years. Only 1/3 of small businesses survive 10 years. Of the 414,000 startups that were less than 1 year old, 396,000 closed. That's over 95%.
Because of the Democrats!
The facts are, big box stores are growing. Online shopping is
Not
growing.
at all.
Property
And this is
tax
just commercial
are-
rent control. That's all this is.
There are boo! Small business.
Quit regulating the hell out of us and taxing us and fining us.
Business matters. Small business matters.
What do we want?
Business matters.
What do we want? What do we want?
You want
What do
communism?
we want?
You want socialism?
When do we want it?
This is just for workers.
We love our workers.
We love our workers. We love our workers. We love our workers. We love our workers. We love our workers.
In this budget alone,
Yeah, that's communism.
there is a $1.9 billion increase in real estate taxes and fees.
No more taxes. No more taxes. No more taxes.
Yeah!
No more taxes. No more taxes.
No more taxes, please.
Rent and maintenance costs are continuously increasing. There are over 6,000 rules and regulations and mandates that our small business owners must comply with that are too costly, unfunded, and not transparent. How can you possibly comply with a law that you don't even know exists? How can you possibly comply with rules that you are not afforded the opportunity to read or understand? So what do we want?
Fairness.
What do we want?
Fairness.
When do we want it?
Less government.
When do we want it?
Now.
Our local small business owners would much rather invest in their workers and their communities than needlessly give to government and be driven out of business.
No more fines.
We see vacant storefronts popping up all over the city as commercial corridors continue to dwindle. We're losing the fabric of our communities. The local mom and pop shops that create jobs, give life, give charm, give character to our neighborhoods. We need fairness. We need fairness.
We need fairness. We need fairness. We need fairness.
So I'm fighting for small businesses. I'm also fighting to protect our local communities and families by preserving the jobs and their livelihoods. Small businesses deserve more. This can only be accomplished by having advocacies on the front line with you, standing by you, for you. I can't fight this fight without you, or for you. Small business owners have to be out on the front line or be closed out.
No more closures. 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 No more closures.
While I know it's difficult for you and your fellow small business owners to take time away from your businesses to be here today, it is critical. Thank you. You are at City Hall now demanding common sense reform, and I'm here, along with many of my other colleagues, fighting with you to help be your voice in New York City government. We can't afford more unfunded mandates. We can't afford to see more businesses close. Thank you to all of those who helped organize today's event. Thank you for those of you that are a voice, for those that couldn't be here today. Our city, our future depends on you and all small businesses. God bless you.
No more
Taxes.
No more taxes. No more taxes. No more taxes. No more taxes.
We provide jobs. We
MAGA!
We provide jobs. We provide jobs. We provide jobs. We provide
The rest of our elected representatives have to introduce someone who has made today happen and brought an incredible number of small business owners from around the city. We have Mr. Nelson Eusebio from the National Supermarket Association.
That left their stores to come and rally here today. Cause These people up here are an endangered species. They're disappearing from the streets of New York. New York are losing their supermarkets, unless you want to shop at your local pharmacy or Staples or something like that. But we can afford no longer to do business in the city of New York. You know why? Because the rent is too damn high for us. We're overtaxed. We pay too much tax. Our utility bill, it's got no roof.
The rent is too high.
Because the legislation introduced every week to put us out of business.
Too damn high. Too damn high.
We cannot afford to keep our doors open. Food should be accessible to human beings. Food should not cost 1,000% markup. We cannot afford to sell food to the everyday people. So we have to leave. And who come in? High chains controlled by Wall Street that are going to charge you $5 for a bottle of Coca-Cola because they don't feel the pain that we feel. These are the owners of the stores that you look into every day when you walk into a supermarket. They're there supporting you, supporting our community. Let's support these supermarkets that have come back here today.
Wake up, City Hall! Wake up, City Hall! Wake up, City Hall! Wake up, City Hall! Wake up, City Hall!
Councilmember King.
Hey, I'll be quick because it's 300 degrees out here.
But I just want to say to everyone out there, first I want to say thank you to Nick's Pizza. I want to say thank you to the Ultimate Grill. I want to say thank you to Custom T-Shirts 101. I want to say thank you to every person in a neighborhood that makes our community look good while we support them. At the end of the day, the big Walmarts, whether you going out to BJ's, wherever you shopping, you're not walking around the corner of your house looking at a big building that's going to give you customer care, give you love, and know the uncle, and know the sister, and know the brother of your household. That's what small businesses does for neighborhoods.
We are the community.
We are the community.
We are the community. We are the community. We are the community.
I will end with this. You can blame who we're going away. And I'm asking all of you today to stay strong in this fight, in this struggle. Because the conversation goes to one person. This one person that said they wanted to lead the city of New York. That man is Mayor Bill de Blasio. He can change this at a drop of a dime. Corey Johnson, he can change this at a drop of a dime. Let's make sure that we have legislation in place that saves our small businesses. And maybe we should change the rules that small businesses that handle under 25 employees or 100 employees operate under another set of rules. We got to do something to save the pizzerias. We got to do something to save the dry cleaners. We got to do something to save our mom and pop shop. And it starts right here at City Hall. Stay strong, stay strong, stay strong.
We won't stop. We won't stop. We won't stop. We won't stop. We won't
So first of all, I want to say thank you to Mark Gjonaj for organizing and being so passionate about it. I didn't know what was going to happen with me switching committees, but I'm proud to have Mark Gjonaj coming behind me doing so much work for small business. The message I want to bring today is very simple. We can walk and chew gum at the same time. We can protect, we can bring safety, health, and human rights while ensuring that the regulatory burden on small businesses is not too high. We cannot claim to support small businesses while forcing them to accept
Speak from the heart.
endless burdensome regulations, fines, and fees. We need to be sympathetic to the entrepreneur who decides to open a business to support their family and to build community. So I'm here today, as I've been always, to say we have to do better by our small businesses. Our mayor has to understand that this city is built on the back of small businesses. The men and women that stand here today are the life's blood of New York City. There's no other way. Immigrants and small businesses are the blood that pumps through the veins of the city of New York. We have to be responsible for undergirding them and protecting them.
I'm here in support of my colleague, Lord Gjonaj, and my other colleagues who are demanding that we reduce fines and fees, who are demanding that the regulatory burden on our small businesses are lifted immediately.
How about affordable rent? How about that one? Isn't that part of the regulations? Give me a break.